Good Monday, everyone. Welcome to Garden State Weather. Thanks for stopping by and watching our videos here. Garden State Weather, meteorologist Robert Smith on YouTube and also on Twitter at Garden State WEA. If you want to be added to our WhatsApp page, uh, you can do that by checking out Garden State Weather, giving us a shout out, and then we'll add you to the group. This is Monday morning, Veterans Day, and it's a big day because we have to celebrate, hug, kiss, and shake hands with every veteran, firefighter, police officer, anybody who's doing things to help make life better for all of us. And certainly the firefighters are out there doing it right now, as well as the police and veterans of previous wars to make our country safe and to just let people be. It's Veterans Day, Monday, November 11th, 2024. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith, 7:12 in the morning. Something's going on here at Times Square this morning, and it's probably a good thing. It's a nice gathering of folk, 61 degrees. Pretty warm this morning across Times Square. Street cam in New York City, 61 at 7:14 this morning. The rain has exited the area, and there was not really a lot of rain this morning. Okay, there wasn't overnight. And Times Square South, just waking up, lots of clouds around the area, 61 degrees. So that's the fan cam. Scottsville Main Street cam. Streets are still wet but drying. Rain is left. It's 55 this morning. Downtown Franklin cam in Franklin, Pennsylvania, 48 degrees. Cloudy skies. Rain is exited. Sunshine's on the way. Falcon cam, well, it's still quiet there. Osprey cam in Oxford, Massachusetts, 54 this morning. And look at that nice baseball field. Shark cam in Baltimore, Maryland, 57 degrees. Underwater manatee cam in West Palm Beach, Florida, 77 degrees. Never really looked at that. Back in Dublin here at the Templar Bar, it is already noontime. People are out doing their thing, and it's chilly. It's 45. Lots of people wrapped up there. And hopefully Empire State Building shrouded around clouds this morning. Rain is exiting the area at 61 degrees. Philadelphia is also cloudy, but it's dry now, 63 degrees this morning. And the ham cam, we don't like that. Bloom cam in Washington, D.C., cloudy skies. This morning, geese are on the water, 61 degrees. Flamingo cam, always looking good. They're so beautiful. 75 degrees this morning. Blue Ridge Parkway cam in North Carolina. A mixture of cloud and sun peeking through this morning, and it's 55 degrees. Seaside Heights this morning is cloudy and 61 degrees. Hotel Saranac Lake, wet ground, but drying, 48 degrees. Looks good. Norwalk, Connecticut, cloudy, breezy, 59 this morning. And here's our Dublin cam, right? Yeah. And before we go any further this morning, I wanted to say that myself and just about everybody else is definitely saddened to hear that the Westchester, New York firefighter who's 18 years old, Daniel Vasquez, succumbed to a tree falling on him fighting the Jennings Passaic County fire across New Jersey and Westchester, which has not been contained yet. And he suffered cardiac arrest and died on Saturday afternoon. And our hearts and prayers go out to the entire family. And this is why veterans are heroes, because if we didn't have these kind of people, we wouldn't be safe. So our prayers once again go out to the Vasquez family, He was an athlete, just graduated high school this past spring, and he was a dedicated firefighter. God bless you and your family. Here at the Weather Center this morning, we are cloudy. It's 55 degrees, and skies will become mostly sunny later. Temperatures getting up to about 66. And another cold front or trough passes through overnight tonight, and tomorrow is going to be chilly in the 50s, and Wednesday about 50. Thursday 47. So this chilly air, and starting to warm up again back into the upper 50s by the weekend. Now, we didn't have a lot of rain overnight, and we'll get to that in a moment, but the next chance of rain you thought was coming on Thursday or Friday. Doesn't look like that now, even with the passage of another cold front here, or warm front too. Next chance of rain now might be on Saturday, but even that is about 11%, 6%. So if you're looking for rainfall, you got to look towards next Monday. And again, this doesn't look too good either. So nothing is really helping us in our drought. Right now it's 55 and it's comfortable. Cloud cover 91% this morning. Precipitation, nothing now. We had just a couple of hundredths of an inch of rain overnight. Winds are now out of the west-southwest, and that will change around as the cold front comes through. And they're a little gusty this morning as well. There's a light breeze in the air. Dew point 55, humidity 97%, UVI index is 2. Air quality is good. And now because of the rain, showers. The allergy should be a little bit better today, moderate. I started sneezing again this morning, so I don't know where that's at. Visibility is excellent, and air pressure is steady right now at 29.77 inches. 67% of the moon now is visible in the sky under clear skies, and the next full moon coming up this week in just a couple of days on November 15th. Sunrise this morning, 6:41. Sunset tonight at 4:42. At the Rutgers University Meteorology Program in New Brunswick at Cook's College this morning, it's 60. They've fixed something that was in one of their scripts here. It wasn't showing up yesterday. Winds are out of the southwest at about 9 to 11 miles an hour right now before the cold front comes through. It's 60 degrees. And it's still about 62 in Seagirt, Atlantic City, Cape May, Point Pleasant, Seaside Heights. Cool spots, again, about 50 to 52 degrees in northwestern New Jersey. Let's take a look at the rest of the temperatures here. They're in the low 50s across northwestern New Jersey, and it's cooling down here across Pennsylvania as the cold front is nearing. Temperatures basically 60 to 62 degrees across most of the area here. The dew points, not bad, but they're, in the upper 50s, and they will be cooling down once the cold front comes through. Relative humidity looks good this morning. Solar radiation, it's not that much, but it's coming up a little bit with the cloud cover. Evaporational transpiration, not with cloud cover. 24-hour precipitation, we had about a third, a quarter of an inch in some spots here. Not a lot of rainfall overnight and not a lot to dent the drought, but some kind of wetting is better than nothing, right? Right now, the latest radar, everything is moved offshore. Geocolor this morning, broken clouds across the area, nothing terrible here. Things are clearing out now on the IR band, and the water vapor band shows lots of dry air coming into northwestern New Jersey and Pennsylvania this morning. And on this Veterans Day, there is still a lot of cold and flu, mostly colds now, coming around the area, I should know. Cough is getting worse. Okay? Strep, again, still not being reported here. Fever, that's still being reported. COVID, not so much. RSV, still same kind of thing here. Looking at the precipitation totals here, quarter of an inch, a third of an inch of rain. Very little around the coastal areas, by the way. Maybe here in southern New Jersey, but for the most part, this is a start. We need to dent the drought, but we need a lot more rain than this. We're about 8 inches below normal. Winds gusty here out of the southwest here in the Jersey coastline here. That is the southwest flow around high pressure, which is well off the coast right now. And the cold front is still back to our west. And of course, we have Raphael, and we'll talk about that. Also, we're going to talk about the stream of atmospheric river coming into the Pacific Northwest, flooding the country with moisture and seasonable temperatures as well. Down in Asbury here, we have waves coming in, but there's nobody, practically no one, on the breakers here. Probably close to low tide. And on the boardwalk, nobody either. Surface analysis this morning, frontal boundary here off the New Jersey coast here, warm front, all the rain lifting out to the northeast. Here comes the cold front. It's in central Pennsylvania. We'll be crossing our area as this upper level low, which was a snowstorm back here, gets into Canada. New storm system forming in the Pacific Northwest. Take a look at the fronts right now. They're going to come through. The cold front's going to come through and wash out. All the rain is gone. Whatever fell is gone. Here comes in the Pacific Northwest more rain and interior mountain snows this morning. And then, whatever's here, there's secondary cold front coming off the Great Lakes. So it's going to be rain in this area. Hopefully not snow, but we'll see. And what happens with Raphael? Well, it's not going to affect anyone, except maybe portions of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. Here comes secondary cold front now tonight and tomorrow morning. Dry, cooler air trough coming in, and then, we got some snow on the backside of this coming into the Great Lakes here and off Lake Erie and Lake Ontario here. Not a lot of snow. Then high pressure. Cool, dry air. Wednesday, storm system in the Central Plains, another storm system entering the atmospheric river here in the northwest, but high pressure is in control over the eastern United States. By the time we get to Thursday, high pressure is going to give way. Another warm front's going to come through. This doesn't look like much rain at all, if any, to help the drought. And more high pressure across the eastern United States. Yep. Right now, the Atlantic, the Eastern Pacific, and the Central Pacific are void of any tropical storms. Thank you. And thankfully for today, we don't have any major power outages here across the nation. And as a result, we don't have any airport delays across the Northeast or Mid-Atlantic region as well. And the GFS model wants to bring another tropical storm into Florida. Yeah. at the end of November here, the 21st here. So we'll see. The European model guidance is also catching on to this. But again, this is very questionable. In fact, we look at last night's model. That's very questionable. But it does show something here. So we're going to have to pay attention